What's up, you guys? It's Layla Lynn, and I'm back with a new video. And this is kind of like a sad story. I'm sad to report that Halle Bailey has had to file for a restraining order against the father of her child, DDG. I'm sad to report that, but there's all type of evidence of him causing harm to her, and she submitted all type of evidence to the court, and the judge granted her a restraining order. And so we're going to get into this in this video. I was concerned when she started dating DDG because it did seem that he was jealous of her success, and a lot of women don't get that a man can be jealous of you, but it's true. A man can be jealous of you. Like, jealousy knows no gender. Jealousy knows no gender. And so when it comes to dating and relationships, yes, you can end up dating someone that is actually jealous of your success. Whatever it is that you have going on for you, your success, your financial status, your relationships with your family, your beauty, like, you can end up dating someone that is jealous of you, regardless of their gender. And sometimes when that happens, that person will try to take you down. And that's what a lot of people, including myself, felt about Halle and DDG, like he was going to bring her down. And now with these reports, it seems like that's what happened. So TMZ is reporting Halle Bailey claims DDG attacked her multiple times, and gets a restraining order against her. They say Halle Bailey said she's had enough of DDG allegedly harming her. She's filed a police report, and now she wants court order protection from the father of her child. In documents filed Tuesday in LA, she claims things first got physical in January of this year. She said they broke up back in October. So just a few months after breaking up, things allegedly got physical. And Halle said DDG came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a conversation with him about a child visitation schedule. So it sounds like she's trying to get things in order, like create a schedule. And she said as she was buckling Halo into the car seat, she claims DDG grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, B." No respect. No respect at all. To call the mother of your child B, no respect at all. Halle says the baby was crying, of course, and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. So she was nervous about the baby, and I can imagine DDG probably felt like, the baby cries all the time. I can handle it. So I can see where that would cause conflict. They say that's when they allegedly started wrestling. Wrestling. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. Even though DDG, he seems like a man of a smaller stature, like he seems like a smaller guy. But even when the guy is smaller, men are just generally stronger than women. They have more mass, they're just stronger. So wrestling with a man is crazy. So DDG allegedly pulled her hair and slammed her face on his steering wheel and chipped her tooth. And here we have the evidence of the chipped tooth. This reminds me so much of Rihanna and Chris Brown. It reminds me so much of that. Because as a man, why are you fighting a woman when you have so much more strength than her? And you know that because you've been physical with this woman, and you know you have more strength than her. Why are you fighting her? Why are you wrestling with her? Halle says she was in pain and crying, and although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo. So she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened. I guess she felt like she was going to tell his mother and things were going to get better. And I know some of you ladies watching have been in that situation where you feel like if you tell his mom, like you get that desperate, but you feel like if you tell his mom, things are going to change. And they said once they told her they'd take care of the baby, she left hysterical and with bruises on her arms to go along with her chipped tooth. And she attached photos of her alleged injuries in her request for a restraining order. That was a lot. So it goes on to say she alleges DDG creeped her out in March, so 2 months later. So she didn't file a police report then. 2 months later, he creeped her out in March. And this is the thing. When I feel like when you don't file a police report immediately, someone might feel like, okay, let's continue. So in March, when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, and went into her bedroom, he texted a picture of Hallie's empty bed to her, along with the text, "Now I know what you've been on. LOL." And I can't even imagine this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I can't even imagine someone that I'm not with coming into my home and taking a picture of my bed. I can't even imagine that. And them texting me a picture of my bed saying, "Now I know what you've been on," kind of trying to indicate that I know you've been sleeping with other men. Like, that's crazy to me. Hallie says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of being intimate with other people. 4 days later, she claims he really exploded when he came back to her house. Hallie told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home. And she claims that's when he got verbally abusive, smashed her Ring camera, and ran away with Hallie's phone. So he's still like obviously obsessed with Hallie and her possibly dating other men. That's why he keeps taking her phone, because obviously if she's dating other men, it would be conversations in her phone. As he drove off, and this is also him taking advantage of the fact that he's stronger than her, like he's strong arming her for her phone, allegedly. As he drove off, she claims DDG threw the phone out his window and yelled to her, "Go get it, B." The incident prompted Hallie to go file a police report, and she says she also has Ring footage to back up her side of the story. It was also around this time DDG claimed on X he'd been fighting to see Halo for months. So, okay, DDG's name must be Daryl Granberry. So these are photos from Hallie's phone, and it's showing his contact information, and it's a story. It was in the blogs recently, like on the neighborhood talk and everything, that Hallie was dating Brent Fayez and that she was in the Bahamas with him. So he screenshotted the story and sent it to her, and he said, "This file, bet." And a lot of times when people say bet, that means I'm gonna get you back, like bet, like it's on. And then he texted, "You think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same stuff." Because it was reported that she had her baby with them. So I guess he is on fire. Like Haley dating another man and having her baby on vacation with them. He is on fire. And this is exactly why people said she shouldn't deal with him from the beginning. TMZ reports for Hallie, though, the final straw came just last weekend when she said she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia. She says DDG texted her links to social media posts claiming she was on the island with singer Brent Fayez. Hallie replied, "Not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you are okay and feel better soon." Damn, that sound like begging, like, please be calm, like, please, like, just stay calm. That's what it sounds like. Like, she's trying to keep the peace, like, let's just calm it down. Let's just calm it down. That's so sad. The judge granted Hallie a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away and gave her permission to take 18-month-old Halo to Italy, where she'll be filming a movie for 2 months. And they say DDG has also stopped posting or streaming about her and their child. And Hallie claims her ex has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. And this is a live stream when he found out about the restraining order. And I'm gonna just tell you, I watched this, before sharing it with y'all, and I don't like his friends' reactions.
I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? All right, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh. All that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
All that, bro. All that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human
That's
being.
even- but I don't.
But hey,
understand.
bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like,
When I
gotta
tell you playing dumb, when I tell you men, you know, they say women have a habit of playing dumb to get out of stuff. Like people go in on Portia and things like that for playing dumb. But when I tell you it's men that play so dumb, y'all just look at DDG playing so dumb about this whole situation. He is playing so dumb and it is crazy to watch.
Oh. All that. Don't even.
that can't even be real.
All that, bro. All that.
But that can't even be real.
But,
That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here.
Don't even make no.
All that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and anyone got anything to say?
The fake narratives, man. Stop the bullshit. We don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit is fake.
We don't want to hear it. And it says in the narrative, like, it doesn't mention these two people in the narrative. Like, they were not there. According to the narrative, it was Halle and DDG in the car with their child. Like, it sounded like it was a private moment between them. These two people with these two hats were not there. So to me, these are just yes men. One in white, one in black, two yes men.
Hey, listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah, I don't know why he mentioned R. Kelly, but I wanted to get into DDG's mom's response because she responded to the situation. All right, so this is courtesy of the Shade Room, and her Instagram name is Tanya Made DDG. Tanya Made DDG. And she said on her stories, I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet too long. And it's so crazy to me how people are accusing Halle of lying when they were not there. From the narrative, they were not there. And so she's showing proof of the bruises, the chipped tooth. But obviously this mom, you know, thinks that Halle is lying. I can't make this stuff up. But y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. What do y'all think about this situation? Halle having to get a restraining order against DDG for the alleged crimes, and his mother basically calling her a liar in so many words. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, and as always, thanks for watching. Now, if you made it this far to the end of the video, then I think you like my content. So make sure you subscribe and check out my channel. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel. Check out my playlists and my podcasts, and I assure you, you will like more of my content.